Well, howdy do, y'all. I have a classic here from Urban Chestnut Brewing Company. Urban Chestnut does two series of beer, the Reverence and the Revolution. And right now I'm going to focus on the Reverence with this one, the Schnickelfritz. And what they do with this Reverence series is they basically pay homage to classic styles. Their head brewer, Florian, is German-born, and there's not an American brewer I don't think there's an American brewer that can do what he's able to do as far as reviving these classic styles. I think Urban Chestnut's just amazing. That's my personal opinion. 4.8%, 16 IBUs, and no, I'm not on a payroll. I paid $10 for this 6-pack, gosh darn it. I'm not complaining though, because I mean these are 500 milliliter bottles. They're 16.9 ounces. You just can't lose with these guys. And I do like being able to pull. Here I'm using a classic Weissbier glass, or Hefeweizen glass. Crown Valley's the glass. I just love this glass. I don't get a chance to break it out very often, but since I had the Schnickelfritz, I figured why the heck not. It uses Hallertau Pearl and Hallertau Mercure hops. It uses European wheat, European Carahels, and European Pilsner malt. They tell you to look for, kind of paraphrasing their bottle here, the unmistakable characteristics of this Bavarian style Weissbier are achieved with the yeast. Actually, I said I was going to paraphrase, and I ended up reading the whole damn bottle. But anyway, are achieved with a yeast that's decidedly fruity and phenolic. You may note clove and banana-like aromas and flavors. Yeah, they also tell you on their website vanilla and or banana. You typically get banana. I'm definitely smelling some banana here. Yeah, maybe some vanilla. What the hell? Who the hell knows, really, right? I'm really getting some clove here for sure, without a doubt. I'm going to take a drink and I'll yap some more. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, that's good. For me, I like a style like this cold, especially today. I've got an extremely steamy day in the Ozarks. It's been raining like a mother humper. We've had parts of southern Missouri have been flooded. Here in southwest Missouri, where I'm at, we've had some serious flooding issues. Not right here in my part of Springfield, but in some of the smaller towns and certain parts of Springfield have got some serious flooding. But anyway, basically, I like a beer like this cold. For me, drink it whatever temperature you like. Oh gosh, for me this is a classic. I mean, this is a beer I used to drink a lot of. Not this one particularly, but the style, back in the late 80s and early 90s. The first time I had this exact beer, though, I'm gonna start crying. Back August 11th of 2012 was the year. Well, Seamus was diagnosed with leukemia on February 13th of 2012. August 11th, his Pedal the Cause team, a charity out of St. Louis and San Diego that rides to raise money for cancer research, which is why I think that organization is so important. Pedal the Cause, please give. They need it. But they had a picnic and kind of a picnic slash birthday party for Seamus. And during that birthday party, they gave him tickets to a St. Louis Cardinals game. For my wife, myself, and Seamus. So, anyways, we paid for parking. We found a lot that was about $5 cheaper than everybody else, and not only that, they gave you a ticket for a free beer at one of the sports bars that wasn't far from the stadium. And I'll be darned if I can remember the place right now. But anyway, I ordered one of these. So anyway, I had a free beer. It came in a 16-ounce plastic cup. But it was kind of a neat little place because Seamus and I spent about, we got there pretty early because we wanted to get parking. But Seamus and I took about 30 minutes walking around the joint because they had, different St. Louis Cardinal jerseys around the joint. So It was, well, you know, it's a memory. Lord have mercy. It's tough, you know. I never know when I talk and when I bring up this story if I'm going to start bawling like a baby or not, because you can't predict grief. You know, I hate when people tell you I know how you feel, because nobody knows how you feel. Nobody knows how anybody. I don't know how anybody else feels. You don't know how I feel. Everybody's situation is unique to them. So if you've ever said, "I know how you feel," don't say it ever again. So there you go. The finish. So let's get back to what's important, Tom. Yes, I will. The finish is what's amazing about this beer. I talk about that in a lot of my videos. The finish. There's a lot of beers that will have some of the flavors in the right place, but then they lose it in the finish, and that ruins the whole beer for me. The banana and the clover there, but you've got that. You've got those hops, the Hallertau Mercure and the Hallertau Pearl, that clean it up and dry it out right at the end. So it doesn't allow those banana and clove flavors to become cloying. And I don't know about you, but I've certainly had beers of this style that do feel cloying, because you get at some point going, yeah, banana. Yeah. But in this particular version, hold on. Got one stuck there. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Hey, when I do that on camera, but what you gonna do, right? The carbonation just dries it out perfectly right at the end. It just dries clean and crisp on your palate, like you want it to do. I'm a fan of the brewery. They just recently purchased a brewery in Bavaria, and they recently just started putting out beer over there. And I've been to both tap rooms in St. Louis. I just about sell my left nut to get to that brewery. I've never been to Germany, Bavaria. In fact, the only places out of the U.S. I've ever been are Mexico and Canada. You go figure, right? But anyway, I swear to goodness, I would just about damn near sell my left nut to get to that one out there, because I just love what this brewery does. I love how they just recreate these classic styles, how they're supposed to be done. And I love how they do the Revolution series by kicking everything up a notch. I'm just a fan. Like I said, I've been to both tap rooms, and my experience in both have been great. I've been to a lot of brewery tap rooms from other places where you've got folks that have no idea what beer they're selling. And I've been to others where they're knowledgeable about their beer, but they're just unfriendly as all hell. They act like they're doing you a favor by even being there. They don't want to wait on you. They want, you know, they don't crack a smile. But both Urban Chestnut tap rooms that I've been to, the service has been amazing. The last time I was there, a little over a year ago, the server was Kai, and Kai knew his beers. He understood every beer they had on tap that day, and by golly, if that isn't unusual, and it shouldn't be. You know, I don't know, I can't tell you how many breweries, brew pubs I've been to where the folks running the tap rooms or behind the bar at the brew pubs had no frickin' idea what they were serving. But Urban Chestnut's on it, man. They train their people well, and they're selling beer, and they're brewing beer how it's supposed to be done. So damn, that's tasty. So anyway, I ran a lot longer than I wanted to. Thought I'd throw that personal story in there. I love Urban Chestnut. This is Schnickelfritz. This is how an American craft Bavarian Weissbier is supposed to be done. If you ever want to brew one yourself, this is the beer you need to buy as a template. I'm Tony the Beer Whisperer. I'll see you later.